Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel.
Sure, man.
Is it true that you want to go to Enema
Yes.
camp?
I've been wanting to go for almost a decade.
Oh my God.
Why?
Because it just seems like it'd
no.
be such a good cleanse and relief.
Bubba, this gets worse
Get
and worse
the
every day.
crap,
No,
literally
do you
the crap out of your large intestine.
Do you know
Cleanse
that
me!
as healthy as you eat,
Yeah.
you probably have a pretty clean GI tract. Like you,
Of course.
I mean, for
but why
real.
not make it cleaner? Let's do a deep clean.
For what?
Enema Adventures in Spa Samui. This guy I met in Thailand told me about this place that
Hold
we
on.
coined Enema
Say
Camp.
that again.
Yeah, and where?
This guy, when you were in Thailand, you met a guy?
I met a
Between
guy.
ping pong shows, she talked to some guy.
Yeah, his name is Eon.
All right, and what did he say?
He said there's this place on this island where you basically just drink liquids for a week. You do yoga, and then you get an enema once a day.
You can do that here at your apartment complex.
But I want to do it in paradise. I want to do it on a Thai island.
Oh my God, Bubba.
And he said that you can get different flavors, which sounded weird, but you can get different flavor enemas and stuff.
I will tell you this.
You can taste it.
When I dated Rebecca,
Oh, God.
now Rebecca had rheumatoid arthritis. And she was always trying to, homeopathically help her rheumatoid arthritis.
Right.
Not necessarily through, pills and stuff like that, but she had read, or her rheumatologist or something
Right,
like that had
through
said,
like herbs and
right,
stuff like
that
that.
if you got enemas frequently, professional enemas, that it would help, detoxify your body and would help the rheumatoid arthritis. So she says to me, there's this place that gives professional enemas. Now, Blitz, you know where it was? It was
Madeira Beach.
no.
Oh.
Is if you're driving 275 north
Uh-huh.
in Pinellas County,
Okay.
and you go over the Gandy exit, and then right before you get onto the bridge, you know that industrial complex to the right-hand side?
Oh, yeah, it's like L3 Communications
Yes,
or something.
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Within there,
Right
there's-
before the dump.
Yes, right
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
right
whole
before the
in that
dump.
whole big area, they have these little individual businesses
Yeah.
too, these little
Yep.
mom and pop stuffs.
Yep.
So that's where this enema place was.
Hell yeah.
So I thought we were. So she's like, "Will you go with me and will you get one?" I'm like,
Holding hands.
"No, we're not holding
Oh.
hands." So I'm like,
Like
"Okay."
a couples massage.
It's like, "Okay." So she goes in and gets her enema, and you lay on this massage like table, and then there's this whole little machine that you're looking at that's like on and it's like got all these chambers and stuff
Yeah, all
in
these
it.
clear tubes so you can see what's going on.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. And so
Do you have to prepare for it, or they just...
no,
okay.
they just. But the thing about it is, I kept spitting out the tube.
Oh, your
What?
butthole?
Yeah,
Lummy!
Oh.
You cannot say that.
it's called rectum
Oh, sorry.
or anus.
I'm not a doctor.
Doesn't matter. We're still gonna get in trouble
Oh.
with you blurting that out.
Dummy.
Love me
No,
the
I just got
dummy.
on my knee today and proclaimed how
Can you take it back?
unbelievable.
No, please. I'll take it.
That's
I'll take
called
myself.
your rectum
Oh.
or your anus.
My rectum or anus.
So they stick this little, fairly like about that big of an adapter there in your rectum.
Mm.
And then that's where they hook the tube onto. But this little adapter, they put a little lubrication and it goes blip.
Okay.
Well, most people, as soon as I did that, I'd spit it right back out. She's like, "Sir, you got to stop." I'm like, "I'm not trying to stop."
Right.
My
Just a-
body's
just a
rejecting this.
reaction. Yeah.
So she would stick it back in and I'd blip back out.
It's like when the doctor hits a thing on your knee.
Yeah. So
I
I remember like Rebecca was so mad at me. She's like, "You're doing this on purpose." I'm like, "Rebecca, I'm not doing it on purpose." Well, the technician said if you would just take a deep breath and I took a deep breath, but then as soon as they zoinksville it in there, I go, "Whoa, I can't help it. It's not natural to me." And so I would, we tried 2 times. We're literally, Blitz, I pull my pants down, get on your left side, curl up like with your legs like that.
Yeah,
Fetal
yeah.
position.
And I was like, and I feel like my balls are hanging out and everything.
They probably were.
How much were you weighing at this point?
Like, 260, 270,
nice.
like, where I am.
Lean.
I'm probably within 20 or 30 pounds where I am now.
Oh, nice.
But, you're on your left, they're like, lay on your left side, and then you feel that little doohickey go in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, woo. and then. So and then the woman's like, "Well, I can hold it."
Were you stress farting at this point?
No, but I was stress lifing. Like this whole thing's stressing me out. I don't have rheumatoid arthritis. I don't necessarily want to clean out my bowels.
Well,
We could go to Enema Camp. I'm down.
Now,
Let's go.
I'm assuming Enema Camp is the same way, and I got to think that if you do too many enemas, your body
it's gotta be bad for you.
Yeah, you
learns,
can go up to
like,
9 days, it says.
like.
Oh.
It like gets rid of all the good bacteria, I would think.
But not only that, but your
Does.
body's like, why do I need to poop? I have this thing that makes me poop.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're not eating nothing. Like they'll give you broth and tea and
Oh,
stuff.
broth!
Well, it's calories.
9 days of broth, Bubba. How does
Yes.
that sound?
I would be
Cleanse
thrown.
yourself.
I would be thrown out of Enema Camp for trying to sneak in some candy bars and
Cheez-Its.
stuff.
Mhm.
And then they
Look
would
at
like,
that tube, like, what the hell is this?
I'll
You're
tell
supposed
you
to be eating broth, and you're like, those are Cheez-Its.
those are real food.
Extra toasty.
Ketchup on it.
Yeah.
Cheez-Its floating by the chambers.
Sir, you got a lot of orange in your stool. You've been eating chicken broth for 3 days. You should just be straight chicken broth. I sneaked in some Cheez-Its, and there goes a Snicker bar, too. Well, look at that Baby Ruth.
All the peanuts.
Did you
A dead
sneak
giveaway.
corn? You got corns on the cob, too? Yes. Corn's on the cob. Baby Ruth peanuts and Cheez-Its. Screw your chicken broth. Who wants to eat chicken broth?
Yeah.
Right.
Corn's on the cobs.
What about, that's a great rib before you go to an enema place. Eat peanuts, corn, like all the stuff that just comes out.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah, man, you ever
You're
notice
paying for it.
corn's on the cob? It always, no matter how,
Yeah, why bother even eating it?
like
You know how much you
No matter how
Just
much
cut it
you
off the
chew.
cob and throw it in a toilet bowl.
I think corn's on the cob go in your stomach, and then it just get back together. It comes in mashed and chewed, then it just finds some of its friends and forms into
Bond back
kernels
together.
again.
The
Yeah.
bond.
it's
I mean, it might be one of the ninth wonder of the world is corns on the cob. How it be able to reinvent itself while
Yeah.
it's been smashed in your gullet.
Yep.
If I really bought you a gift certificate to go to Enema Camp, would you really go?
Yeah, I'd go for probably 3 days. I don't want to do 9.
Why don't you just do it? Like, why don't you just go to that same joint that Becky did? I mean,
Just get a-
Down by the dump.
eat clean
Yeah.
and go get.
I always eat clean pretty much.
I guarantee you could Google like enema plate.
Yeah, there's there around.
There's-
Oh yeah, I'm
there's
sure.
Groupons.
I just wanted to do like a
There's
fully.
Groupons.
Yeah,
You know, you can give yourself an enema.
yeah. I'd like
The
someone else to
garden
do it
hose.
for me.
You want me to do it for you?
No,
Oh.
I would.
He's trained.
but I want the experience of Enema Camp
It
where you're
hurts,
like,
though.
where
It
you're like
hurts
fully
when
immersed.
you're holding on. It's like Braveheart. Hold. Because the longer you hold your enema, the more the soapy like substance gets into your stuff. Right.
Yeah,
The longer you hold it, you just don't squirt it in and let it right out. You're supposed to hold it, right?
but then the relief is probably better when it comes out.
Yeah, but I think the longer you hold, the more the soapy solution
Sure,
gets
it's-
into the percolation.
Yeah,
Man, like a geyser.
that sounds fun. And the guy
Sounds real messy.
the
And
guy
sounds
that-
like something I would not want to do.
The guy that
No.
told me about it said that he did it for a week, for 7 days, and he said even on the 7th day with zero food, he had zero food, there was still stuff coming out on the 7th day. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then me and my friend were like, Enema Camp, let's go. But we never went. Ran out of time and money. So
Wow, that sounds like a real party.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody get me Gabby on the phone immediately.
No!